This Champion Chase tournament right now will give you the chance of getting Shredder. Not just fragments for Shredder, but Shredder, the actual champion himself. You'll need to be first place in this tournament, though, to get him. So I've got some important tips for you if you want to decide to go for this character here. Shredder is obviously part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles event, but there hasn't been a guaranteed event for him, and I don't think there will be. So if you want to get Shredder, this is going to be the only way you can guarantee yourself Shredder, right? But there's a problem. You need to place first on the tournament ladder and get at least 5,000 points. Yours might be a bit less or a bit more depending on your level, but that's going to mean you're going to need to get about 10 legendaries. You are going to need to pull 10 legendary champions or a bunch of epics, like a ton. So to even have the chance of getting Shredder, you're going to need to basically blitz through your stockpile of shards or have other things planned, right? So let's talk about those things. Before we continue, you can get all of these champions right now if you start a new account in Raid Shadow Legends. You can check the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. So what can we do to guarantee our chances of Shredder go up, right? Well, first things first, don't open any of your shards and don't claim any free legendary champs you might have sitting around. For example, I'm like almost ready to go and claim my Arbiter. All of these missions are super easy to do, and then I can get Arbiter, right? But in my situation, if I was to go for Shredder, I wouldn't do it right now. What I would do is I would line up and prepare to open all of my shards, and any fusions I might have, I'll get prepared to do them, right? Fragment summons as well, get prepared, and then just as the tournament is about to end, that is when you go and start opening, right? There's two reasons why. Firstly, anyone that's tried to get first place early on in the tournament may have already used up all of their resources. So you can just snipe the first spot right at the very end. The second benefit is, if you wait till the end of the tournament, you will know just how many points other people have, and that's going to give you a better idea of exactly how many points you actually need to complete this. Because if it turns out in a couple days' time, someone has, I don't know, 20,000 points, and there's no way you can even get 20,000, then you can save your resources and not go for the Shredder and just skip it, right? If there's a chance by the end of it that you have the resources available to go for it and you really want to, you can make that decision when you know how everyone else in your leaderboard pool has ended up fitting onto the on the leaderboard, right? If you use all your resources now, you might realize later on that it was a complete waste. So wait till the very end. And just be prepared, though, that if you do that, other people will do the same. It's a very common strategy for a special reward like this. People will be getting ready to snipe this champion. So be prepared. It's going to be a crazy battle in about 2-3 days time when this tournament's about to end, where everyone uses all of their resources to try and get to the top spot. So some of you might get lucky and have an easy tournament. Others are going to have a really hard competitive one. It's all going to come down to luck. But the main thing is, if you even want to go for it, make sure that you can get 5,000 points, which is, like I say, the equivalent of like 10 legendary champions. I mean, it's kind of crazy. The amount of resources you'll need to get him is really, really high. And even if you're on a new account, it's still like 4,000, I've checked. Kind of ridiculous. Will you be going for Shredder? Let me know, and I'll see you all in the comments.